Cigar Rich Show, man. First episode of the year. We're getting right into it, man. We're not even stopping right now. We gotta stop saying we're broke, man. We gotta stop saying we're broke, man. We gotta get into the mindset of abundance, prosperity. In the book of Genesis, you know what I'm saying? Verse 1, chapter 12, it says that we were created in God's image, you know what I'm saying? And are you thinking like a person that's creating in God's image when you're saying you're broke? You know what I'm saying? When you say that you ain't got wealth, you ain't got riches, you ain't got abundance, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me, yo. Abundance is your birthright. This world is built off scarcity and lack, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get money to live a certain place. You gotta get money to live in different neighborhoods. You gotta get money to have a different type of car. We gotta stop putting man as our source, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, God pays you. You know what I'm saying? Your boss don't pay you. God pays you. You know what I'm saying? When you think like that, you know what I'm saying? There's no limit to it. Think about this though. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. God forbid something happen at your job, you got to get a new job. You know what I'm saying? You pay yourself. We got to stop making other people our source, man. Once God is your source, you don't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're covered. You're good. You know what I'm saying? There's many times I thought of like, yo, I ain't got money. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for that? But then God make a way. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're going through, God is going to make a way. You know what I'm saying? God will make things happen. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about an average person. We're not talking about an average being. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a supernatural being. And if you are made in God's image and you are a creation of God, you got to create your own wealth, create your own opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Bible, it says, by the sweat of his brows, man shall eat bread. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Joel, sorry. But what it says, bro, if you ain't making money, if you broke, you ain't working enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working, bro, because the people that are working 80 hours, 50 hours a week, they ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? They ain't broke. They ain't got money problems. They ain't stressed out because they're working. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working hard enough, fam. Or you're not even putting your brain to work. You know what I'm saying? Your universe. Right? You're not letting God lead back. When you think of broke, when you think of poverty, you think of the devil right away. You know what I'm saying? Because God people are blessed over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't broke. We ain't suffering. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. Once you tap into that higher self, once you tap into the God within you, you're not moving with lack. You're not moving with scarcity. You know what I'm saying? Abundance is your birthright, man. Abundance is everything. You're not thinking abundantly. You're living scarcity. You're living in your world. You know what I'm saying? If there's people scamming out here to make money, and I don't condone that shit. Y'all are lame. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if there's people scamming, you could make honestly for real. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta think higher, man. Think bigger. We're just trapped in our confinement. You know what I'm saying? In this world, we're limited by sight. You know what I mean? We're only seeing what's in front of us, bro. We're not venturing off and thinking outside of our environment. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting around the right people to connect us and to develop our spirit and to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, bro, like I grew up in a country where my family grew up in poverty. You know what I'm saying? But my mom always had food on the table. You know what I'm saying? There was always money for the things we need. You know what I'm saying? And I bet and sure that if there's a certain lifestyle we want to live, it was possible. Right? But whatever life you're looking for, it depends on what the work you want to put in this realm. You know what I'm saying? In this matrix. You know what I'm saying? We gotta live how we want to live, bro. Living it as kings, queens. You know what I'm saying? No barriers, no limits. You know what I'm saying? Because God is our source, man. No man don't pay you. Every time you look at another human being as your source, You're always gonna be disappointed, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm thinking that God is gonna provide, and once you're thinking that God is gonna provide you, it's gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're aware of how our minds, the mindset we're going into situation, the mindset we're going through life. You know what I'm saying? Imagine going through life thinking that you're not worth anything. You're suffering. You can't get what you want. We can't live life like that, bro. We gotta shift our perspective. You know what I'm saying? We gotta higher our spirit, elevate our consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Because God people don't suffer. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, praying for stuff and really meaning and believing that's gonna come to light. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, yeah, man. So yeah, we gotta stop saying we're broke, because we are as much as our spirit. We are much as our subconsciousness. You know what I'm saying? And most likely, those people that are saying they're broke are the ones that don't give, man. The people that are lacking or never have, well, you don't give enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? God created a heart as the first organ, because with the heart comes the brain and it circulates. You know what I'm saying? Life is a circulation. So if you're lacking love, if you're lacking finances, whatever you're lacking, you're not giving. You know what I'm saying? The people that want to take and always want, they never have. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only thinking about yourself. But what blessing can you bless someone? You know what I'm saying? Can you bless? Can you give? Givers are never lacking in anything, man. Givers are never lacking in anything. In any equation in life, whether it's love, whether it is kindness, people being kind to them, people being mean, like whatever the situation is, givers do not lack. They always get abundance. So whatever you're like in your life, you're not circulating. You got to be the representation of what you're trying to attract. You know what I'm saying? You're a magnetic energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens to you is a reflection of you, of how you are and how you're operating, how you're treating people. You know what I'm saying? People, listen, man. Like I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, man, and there's some people I started business with 5 years ago. And I'm saying, like, there's a lot of people that give up on their business, give up their dream. You know what I'm saying? Had a career as an artist, giving up. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up. It's time for you to get back on the road. It's time for you to get fulfilling your purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to give up. It's easy to quit, man. We always think of failure, man. We never think of ourselves winning, man. And we sabotage our own blessings. We sabotage our own success. And I'm not saying this to bash anyone, because it's also happening to me as well, bro. Every day we have conflicts with ourselves, bro. You know what I mean? But if you have a goal, you have a vision, it's time for you to get up. Have you thought of something differently? You gotta ask yourself, if you thought of a different way. You know what I'm saying? We live in an era where people are trying to copy people. People are trying to be like people. You know what I'm saying? What new have you added to the game? How have you changed society? How are you gonna change and uplift people? How are you gonna help people? You know what I'm saying? That's the first question. I think for whatever you do, or whatever you choose to do, or however you choose to fulfill your purpose in this life, you gotta ask yourself, how am I gonna help people? How am I gonna change the world? How can this help someone? You know what I'm saying? Once you start thinking of helping people, you're gonna elevate. You're gonna rise to the next level. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about money. It ain't about being famous. You know what I'm saying? That's a byproduct. But we are all here in this realm, this matrix, to help people, to help others, to help humanity, push humanity forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spotify did it. You know what I'm saying? They said, like, yo, how could we create a streaming platform for artists that are dead, artists that are alive, and we have one place where people can stream music. Problem solved. You know what I'm saying? But there's not a single artist that's not on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So we got to think of different ways to market ourselves, man. And I bet and assure you, you're not thinking of the right way, you know what I'm saying? And we got to educate ourselves about what we're getting into, man. We can't just jump into things and expect things is going to work out. We got to educate ourselves and constantly educate and grow ourselves. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what we are now is not good enough for where we're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? You might be maybe your skill is marketing. Maybe your skill that you need to improve is public speaking. But wherever there's failure in your business or in your career or wherever the case may be, it's something you gotta learn. It's either you pay someone to learn from or you learn this yourself. But you have to be aware that wherever you're stuck, it's a learning experience. And I'm saying this from my personal experience as well. You know what I mean? I am learning about marketing. I'm learning about selling, buyer psychology. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff right now I'm on because, like, you know, sometimes we think we know everything or we think we know enough. But once we get into that field, there's a lot more to it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more going on, right? And we could be cheap and not pay somebody, but I spent 5 years not knowing how to sell online, not having a proper store, and I lost a lot of money with learning myself. So sometimes you lose when you learning yourself, but your dedication, your willingness to learn from other people, or even learning in general, man. Like we live in the 21st century, bro. There ain't no excuses for you not to go hard, for you not to fulfill your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're trying to do, somebody already did it, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody already done crossed the line you're trying to finish, bro. So you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And if you know you've been slacking, if you know you've been not doing what you're supposed to do, get your ass up, bro. Remember those dreams you had for yourself. Remember those goals you wrote down. The moments these ideas came. If you have a business, if you have a dream or something you're working on, remember the moment you came up with this shit. Remember your promises, man. We think that it's deceiving to make promises to people, but we're the worst to ourselves, man. How can we say we love ourselves when we're not fulfilling our promises that we made, man? The visions that we had, the goals we had. You know what I'm saying? The nights you were up thinking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? What happened? We can't fall off. You gonna quit just like that? You gonna give up? Man, we spend so much time working at a job, bro, fulfilling somebody else's shit when we don't even put 2 hours in our business, man, or 2 hours in our craft, 2 hours in our dreams, or even an hour, bro. Imagine that, man. We can work 50, 60 hours for somebody else. We can't put an hour into our vision, man. And I'm telling you, the people that put at least an hour into their work, an hour into their business or wherever, they're getting ahead. You know what I'm saying? They're solving problems. They're solving shit. They're coming up with solutions. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta watch what we say to ourselves, but we gotta fulfill our promises. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fulfill our destiny, man. God has brought us here for a purpose. And if your purpose is to do something that you're gifted in, it's time to get up. It's time to get back on track. We can't be slacking off. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole year ahead of us. It's time to get up. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to hear that, this message is for you. You know what I'm saying? Social media has ruined humanity. Social media has ruined us all. You know what I'm saying? Myself included. But please do not forget the people that are important in your life, bro. Please do not forget the kids, your girl, your man, your family. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell people you love them when they're alive and well. Do not wait until they're on their deathbed and then you try to, you know what I'm saying, show up. We gotta be present, man. We have a hard time being present. The average person spends 6 to 8 hours a day on their phone. You know what I mean? Every hour. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's on their phone. Like, if you put away your phone for 1 hour, you know what I'm saying? And I'm guilty, man. I'm just telling you, bro. We're a victim in this matrix. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's fighting for attention. You know what I mean? But once you're aware that, you can change it. But be aware of where you're spending your time, where you're putting your energy in. You know what I'm saying? Because some of this shit don't mean nothing, man. Like, you could be scrolling for God knows how long on Instagram, on YouTube, and you won't you won't tell people you love them. You won't tell people you appreciate them, man. Words have power, man, and we gotta put time into the things that's gonna benefit us, man. Right? Cause like I'm telling you, social media is so bad for us, man. Us as a people, us as a society, man. They got us, man. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, like everything is taking your energy. So you imagine spending an hour on YouTube, an hour on Instagram, right? You know what I'm saying? TikTok in the morning. And then you put that time at the end of the day. That's like 5, 6, 7 hours spent online, on the phone. Like sometimes you be around people and you're like, yo, you're not paying attention, you're not listening. You know what I'm saying? But we fail to be present, bro. Be present. Like my uncle passed away a few weeks, man, and he was never a guy to be on his phone 24/7. You know what I'm saying? The least he'll do is make a phone call. But people don't even make phone calls no more. You know what I mean? For real. So it's gotten that bad. But we gotta make a change, man. If you really appreciate someone, if you know there's someone in your life, just say, yo, I appreciate you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so sensitive and we're self-conceived that sometimes we don't say things because we don't want to look soft or we don't want to look like, you know what I'm saying, weird. But bro, like, we're all humans at the end of the day, bro. Everyone feels pain. Everyone feels joy. And I promise you, when you show people you appreciate, when you tell people that, you know what I'm saying, without anything in return, without no expectation, you know what I'm saying, that could make a big difference in that person's life. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they're going through. Man, spread more love, spread joy, spread positivity, man. Like, all this shit online is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is only there to just take our energy and take our time. You know what I'm saying? But it's the God Rich Show. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy D. Likes to share, subscribe, holla back, man. I'm out.